Okay, I'd like to talk about the amount of strange people about at the moment. That's not actually a link to that, but anyway. There's this documentary I saw recently, and some strange people on that. It was basically about roadkill and people that eat, animals that have been knocked down on the side of the road. And this one bloke says he's been doing it for 30 years, and the most delicious thing he's ever eaten is a run-over Labrador. And he said, it tasted just like a joint of lamb. Eat a joint of lamb then, you freak. I mean, what's the point of that? It's not a new taste sensation, is it? If dog shit tasted like chocolate, you still wouldn't eat it, would you? You just eat chocolate. Strange people have the vote, so do stupid people. Although I don't think stupid people do vote, as they're too busy writing to Chat magazine. Or more specifically, Ruth the Truth. Anybody know Ruth the Truth? She's basically Chat magazine's psychic agony aunt. I don't know why you need to write to a psychic anyway, surely they should know. That's cost me a stamp, isn't it, for starters? I also like the fact that it's convenient that her name Ruth rhymes with truth. It's not a real name, her real name's Maya. Maya the fucking liar. So there is that. I also think the kind of people that write in is a certain type, isn't it? The type who, if they were to get married, would have their wedding list at TK Maxx, wouldn't they? But anyway, for a special treat, I've brought a sample of her column in with us tonight, if I can undo it, of course. I'm going to point out that I actually photocopied the magazine to bring it, and I put it in as a colour photocopy. This is true, and it's actually come out pink. I don't know why it's true, but I can only assume that somebody had left some red pants in the photocopier. But anyway, I'll give you a sample here. Here we go. Dear Ruth, a couple of weeks ago, there was a little white feather under my chair. Do you think an angel's been visiting me? Why would you suddenly jump to that conclusion, an angel? I have never been at home, changing my bedding, seeing a little white feather on the floor and thought, fucking angel's been here again. There you go, but it's not just Nicola from Norwich who thinks it could be an angel, because Ruth agrees with her. And Ruth says, Dear Nicola, we all have a guardian angel that's been with us on our journey through life. When you find these little white feathers in unusual locations, that's a hello from your angel. No, it's not. That's a split in your chair cushion. That's all it is. It's not hello. I also like the fact that Ruth thinks that is an unusual location to find a little white feather. I think an unusual location to find a little white feather would be perhaps under my foreskin. You never know. She can never say anything negative either. If you can see in the future, you'd see bad things, you'd see terrible things. I'd believe her a little bit more if she answered letters this way. Dear Ruth, oh, that's the wrong one, that's a good one. Around 4 years ago, I moved away from my home and to start a new life in the country. I begin to write children's books and would like to know if I've become successful. From Fiona in Bridgewater. Dear Fiona. No. That was my answer, obviously. I have to confess to doing some sad things myself, so you can have a good laugh at me. There's something I do, I'm not doing it in here tonight, obviously, but whenever I'm in a group of women, it can be at work, maybe in a training meeting or something, or on a bus, no matter what, within a group of women, all I do every time, I can't get out of my head, I have to put these women into order that I would shag them in if my life depended on it. I don't know where this is going to happen, like someone's going to break into my work, put it with a gun, round up all the women in there, and me, put a gun to my head and say, right, you've got to shag all these women, I'll be back in 5 minutes, work out your order. I really torture myself over the decision process, I've really got to justify it. Well, she's a little bit older maybe, but then her tits are bigger. It doesn't matter who the women are, it can be Girls Aloud, it can be the entire female cast of Last of the Summer Wine, I will still do it. I do something a little bit sadder than that even. I am the man who on the occasion of his daughter's 4th birthday was laying out the paper plates on the table, Disney princess plates, and I noticed that Cinderella has got quite a nice cleavage. That is coming to something when you're getting turned on by fucking paper plates. there was a work outing I went on recently, and it was a bit of a late night. And in the morning, 10 o'clock, my girlfriend rang me up and said, when I answered it, she went, "Oh, I didn't think you'd be awake yet. What the fuck are you ringing me up for then?" I can just imagine her at home just before that. 10 o'clock, Joff will be asleep. Give him a call. And yeah, I've got images of that Cinderella play coming into my head again, so I'm going to have a sit down and let you go on. Cheers, thank you very much.